everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Come learn and grow with me. So today I actually want to talk with you about belief systems, because belief systems actually run our whole lives. Depending on what we believe is what our lives will be like. And our belief systems are what shape our lives. So I'm going to give you an example. And an example of a great one is a billionaire. Okay, so like Jim Carrey, for example, he's a great example because when he was poor and in poverty and, you know, before he was famous and made all this money and was a billionaire, he actually believed that he would be and that he would receive $1 million check from the universe. I think it was $10 million check actually from the universe. And he actually filled out a check to himself for, I believe it was $10 million. And he filled out this check and he put it in his wallet, and like 3 to 5 years later he got the part in Dumb and Dumber, the movie, and they created that, and he actually got a check for $10 million for doing Dumb and Dumber. I think it was 10 million, maybe it was 1 million, either way it was one of those. And so the trick is believe in it. First we have to believe that we can do it in order to accomplish it eventually. But see, a lot of people get resistant belief systems in the way of manifesting money and abundance into their life because they think that they can't manifest it. They think that, oh, I have all these bills all the time. I'm never going to be a rich person. I'm never going to be successful. I'm never going to make it in life. They have all these negative belief systems because those are also belief systems. If you do not believe you can do something, that is a negative belief system. And that creates resistance toward what you do want. And that makes it more heartbreaking when you keep pushing against it and trying to get it and you can't because you're pushing yourself away from it, basically, because you don't really truly believe on a deep soul level that it's yours and that you can have it. And so the first trick is to realize in what your belief systems are, especially the blocking belief systems, the ones that are making your life the way it is and blocking you from having what you want in life, which is to be happy, successful, rich, you know, everything that you want in life, healthy, wealthy, wise, right? So you have to sit down and write down on paper so that you can review it again later, because we tend to forget a lot of things with our busy lives these days. And write down what it is that you actually do believe about your health, about your financial situation, about your money situation, about your relationship situations with any relationship in your life. And see what it is that is in the way. What belief do you have that is getting in the way of the life you truly want to live? Why is it that you can't believe that you're a billionaire and that you can be a billionaire? And why can't you believe that? Why can't you believe that you can be healthy, you can be wealthy, you can be wise? So sit down and look at it. What is stopping you? What beliefs do you have in place right now that are stopping you from believing those things about yourself? Is it old belief systems that were programmed in you as you were growing up, from your parents, from teachers, from relatives, from friends? All that stuff contributes a huge deal to our lives and what we actually believe. So the first key, though, is always to realize it. Realize what it is that is holding you back from your greatest version of you, from the true you. Truly get to know yourself. And by truly getting to know yourself, you're truly getting to know what it is that you're actually thinking about all day long. Because our thoughts are what actually make our life good, great, fabulous, happy, sad. It's all due to our thoughts inside of our heads. So if you really want to get to know yourself, you really got to get to know your thoughts and your belief systems so that you can work on changing them for the better, so that you can work on having and creating the life of your dreams, the life you truly want to have, and make it amazing. And 2 books that I have personally read, well, I'm actually in the process of reading the one right now, that could really help you with this process, that have really helped me with this process, I'm going to recommend to you, is actually, number 1 is Frequency by Penny Pierce. And I've read this book a few times actually because it's so amazing about helping you to change your emotional thought processes and everything. And it's called The Power of Personal Vibration. And it's about like what frequency we reside at by what thoughts we have, because our thoughts are totally in tune with our belief systems and the thoughts we're having, and that's why we feel the emotions that we feel. So this is a really, really great book. I definitely recommend for any of you to check it out and read it if you're interested, because it's an amazing book and it'll definitely help you improve your life for the better. And another book I have to recommend to you is Awaken the Giant Within by Anthony Robbins. And I absolutely love Tony Robbins stuff. I listen to a lot of his motivational videos on YouTube like every day because I just am in love with all the stuff he teaches, and he's so inspirational. And this book, he actually teaches us so much. And it's about how to get a hold of your belief systems, and change them and stuff. And he actually is a billionaire, Tony Robbins, and he actually lives in a castle, which is super amazing, right? So I definitely want to learn everything he has to teach, because he's a billionaire, and we can all, benefit from learning everything that the billionaires know. They're trying to teach us their ways so that we can also rise with them. But if you have belief systems in place that are against rich people, then you have to start there first. Rich people aren't these stuck up crazy people, that, maybe media has brainwashed you to believe. Successful rich people are actually people who have earned it. They've worked, they've gone up the ladder, they've worked on their belief systems, they've, created a belief system so that they could be rich and, wealthy and well off, right? We all have the same opportunities in this lifetime. We all have 24 hours every day. The difference is what we choose to do with those 24 hours compared to what others do with those 24 hours. And the other thing is to focus intently on yourself and not others, because don't worry about what other people are doing. Worry about what you're doing with your life, what you're doing with your time, and think good thoughts and learn how to manage your thoughts and your emotions, and, learn. You can always learn how to solve a problem. But if you're not willing to pick up a book and read it to learn how to solve it, or to listen to an audiobook, or to listen to a YouTube video that explains you how to do it, because we have everything at the tip of our fingers, literally, these days. There's really no excuse to be stupid anymore. And I know that really sucks sometimes, doesn't it? But it's true. We have no reason to be stupid when we could watch a 10-minute how-to video and learn how to do pretty much anything, like, in a given enough amount of time. So with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day, and I hope you definitely take some time to figure out your belief systems and maybe write a couple down today and figure out how you could change that belief system for the better, to better your life, because you matter. You're here for a reason, and if you're watching this video, it's because you definitely needed to hear this message, or you wouldn't have resonated with this video to begin with. So have a wonderful, wonderful day, you all. I wish you all rainbows and butterflies, because those are always amazing things to add to any day, and love, light, and blessings to all always. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more upcoming videos. Peace!